Hi everybody, this is Idaho Amy, and I just wanted to take the time to show you some composition notebooks that I've been working on. It was a challenge in a group of mine that I'm on in Facebook. It's not my group, it's someone else's group, and the challenge was to do composition notebooks and trade them. And I wasn't confident enough that I could do a good job, so I didn't join. But I decided to try them anyway to see how I would do. And this is what I started out with. I just started out with your regular composition book. Let me see if I can't zoom out a little better so that you can see the whole thing. What I did was I just took a piece of paper, well, actually 2 pieces of paper from the same stack, and I glued it down with my tacky glue that I like. And what I did was I glued it down. I put glue all around here and then zigzagged down the middle and pushed it down and kind of wiggled it to make sure it stayed down. And then with the paper all still on there, I piled a whole bunch of books on top of it, of composition notebooks on top of it to weigh it down so that it was nice and flat. I do rub really well to make sure that there's no bumps from the glue, or make sure all the edges will stay down really well. So that's how I do them. I just want to show them to you really quick. Here's this one. It's from the My Immortal stack by Die Cuts with a VO, and I did this one. It's sort of my Jacob inspired one. And then this is another one I did was vintage, and it's got glitter on it. And then this is just some more of that paper from that stack. I like to do the fronts and backs from the same stacks because they go well together because they come from the same stack. Here's this one, Hey Cupcake. This one would be great for like a birthday if you want to give that to somebody. Or if you're planning a birthday party and you want to write down all your notes in it. This one I think turned out really well. It's a castle. And then I used the same stack paper for the back, and it's really pretty and glittery. So those are the first ones I did, and I really liked how they turned out. And so I wanted to try something different, and I decided to use this fabric. This actually is a striped book on the back, and I didn't do anything to the back of it because the stripes actually match the shirt. This is my daughter's shirt. She wore it all the time until she grew out of it. She loved it. It had this little skull on her chest area, and then it had all these pretty buttons down the side, and then this is just part of the shirt. And actually this one I didn't sew down here but because of the buttons, but you can see that I just sewed it around the edge. And what I did was I sewed it on first and then cut it off, and I just made sure that I sewed really close to the edge so that it would, and then like right here you can see where this was part of her sleeve, and I just left that and sewed it on, and I didn't worry about my lines being straight or anything. Like up here it starts way up here and then goes way down and over, because it's supposed to be kind of sewed on, messed up, and frayed. So that's how I did it. My daughter loves it. She's gonna keep it. She just really loved that shirt, and I just wanted to make sure she could keep it with her for a long time. So there's that one. And then here's another shirt of hers that she really loved. And so this was in the middle of the shirt, and this was up higher, and so I tried to get both images on the front. So I did that. And then this is actually a flower from a swap I did. Someone had sent that to me, and it was the same colors, and it went really well. And actually it's covering up kind of a little boo-boo I did with the shirt, but you can't tell, and if I wouldn't have told you, you probably wouldn't have known. And I just sewed it in black because the edge is black, and I thought it would look nice. And plus, I wanted to be able to see all the irregular stitching. And then I also took the rest of the shirt, like the back side of the shirt. So this is the front of the shirt, and this is the back of the shirt, because she's kind of small. But this is the back, and I just sewed it on as well so that the front and the back matches, and so now it's fabric. And on the inside, you can see all the sewing that I did. And on this one, I actually did it curvy on purpose because I wanted it to look, I don't know, I call it the drunken stitch, but I don't know what you would really call it, but that's what I call it because it looks like you're weaving around. So anyway, I thought that was cute. My daughter has a hard time deciding which one she wants to keep, so I think she'll probably end up with both of these, but I told her she's got to start letting me keep them so that I can sell them in my store, or that I can use them, because if she keeps every t-shirt book that I make her, you know, I won't get any. But, you know, she really likes them, and it's a great way to recycle those old t-shirts that maybe got a stain on them, but you really like the image on it, or your favorite shirt that you grew out of or your kids grew out of. It's a great way to recycle those. And then this right here is one that I made, and it just has a pocket where you can put a pen in it or whatever else you want to stick in the front of your book. You could stick your cell phone, you know, anything you want. And I just sewed around the edges and everything just like before. But what this is a pair of pants. They're a pair of green corduroys. And I really liked how this one turned out because I love corduroy. But I did the back and the front also. And I think it turned out really well. And I just wanted to share those with you guys. And maybe you'll try them too and like them. So just wanted to show you my composition books. Thanks.